Baraka. Baraka is the leader of the Tarkatans, a nomadic race of mutants who live in the outer wastelands of Outworld. Sadistic and brutal, Baraka serves Shao Kahn as one of the Emperor's most terrifying and merciless enforcers. Mortal Kombat 2. Under Shang Tsung's direction, Baraka leads the attack on the Shaolin temples after the Mortal Kombat tournament, showing no mercy to any monk. Afterwards, he competes in the Outworld tournament, where the skills of his Earth opponents are no match for his savagery. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. After quelling a rebellion in the remote areas of Outworld, Baraka is sent to Earthrealm by Shao Kahn to kill as many Earth warriors as he can, independently of the extermination squads. He locates Earth's champions but is swiftly defeated. Knowing his failure will be punished, he flees back into the wastelands of Outworld upon Shao Kahn's defeat. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. Baraka was sent to quell the uprising of a renegade race in Outworld's lower regions. After his victorious battle, the nomadic warrior returned to fight on the side of villainy. Under the guidance of Shao Kahn, Baraka will once again pose a formidable threat to his earthen counterparts. Chameleon. Chameleon is a secret character in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. To play as him, select any male ninja from the character's select screen and hold back, high punch, high kick, block, and run. Cyrax. A longtime member of the Lin Kuei, Cyrax was one of the first of the clan chosen to undergo the conversion process into a cyber Lin Kuei. The cyborg's first mission is to track down and either capture or eliminate the rogue clan member Sub-Zero. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After Sub-Zero rejects conversion into a cyborg and defects from the Lin Kuei, Cyrax is sent with his fellow cyborgs Sector and Smoke to apprehend the ninja. Cyrax manages to confront Sub-Zero, but is defeated. Instead, Sub-Zero reprograms Cyrax to attack the Outworld forces. After Shao Kahn is defeated and Earth is restored, Cyrax wanders into the desert, still locked to his reprogrammed objective and unable to locate targets. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. Cyrax designated unit LK4D4 is the second of 3 prototype cybernetic ninjas built by the Lin Kuei. Like his counterparts, his last programmed command is to find and terminate the rogue ninja Zero. Without a soul, Cyrax goes undetected by Shao Kahn and remains a possible threat to his occupation of Earth. Ermac. The being known as Ermac is a construct. His body is of unknown origin, while his mind is a collective created from the souls of hundreds, if not thousands, of Outworld warriors. Created by Shao Kahn, Ermac serves the Emperor while his collective decides amongst themselves what his own future will be. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Ermac arrives on Earth shortly after Shao Kahn begins his invasion with instructions to locate and eliminate the surviving Earth warriors. However, Ermac fails, retreating to Outworld after Shao Kahn's defeat. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. An enigma to all who come into contact with him, Ermac's past remains shrouded in mystery. It's believed that he exists as a life force brought together by the souls of extinguished Outworld warriors. Shao Kahn has managed to take possession of these souls, using them to fight on the side of tyranny. Fujin. As the god of wind, Fujin protected Shinnok's amulet in its hiding place at the Temple of Elements. Once Shinnok begins his new campaign against the Elder Gods, however, Fujin finds himself fighting in the front lines of this new war. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Sub-Zero. Fujin is one of the elemental guardians of the Temple of Elements. He finds himself confronted by a Lin Kuei warrior, possessing the stolen icons of wind. Fujin battles Sub-Zero, intending to keep Shinnok's amulet safe, but is eventually defeated. Mortal Kombat 4. After Shinnok's forces invade and subjugate Edenia, Netherrealm demons begin their attack on the heavens. Fujin heeds the call of the Elder Gods and joins the defense, but is eventually overwhelmed and plummets back to Earthrealm. Once he is rescued by Earthrealm's warriors and Raiden, Fujin helps explain the danger Shinnok poses. The Earth warriors travel to Edenia to face Shinnok, while Raiden and Fujin return to the heavens. After Shinnok is defeated and Raiden becomes an Elder God, Fujin becomes Earthrealm's new protector. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. Better known as the God of Wind, Fujin joins Raiden as one of the last surviving gods of Earth. Their counterparts were defeated in a war of the heavens between Shinnok's forces and the Elder Gods. He now prepares for the final battle between the forces of light and Shinnok's hell-spawned warriors of darkness. Goro. The crown prince of the Shokan, Goro was Shang Tsung's chosen champion in the Mortal Kombat tournament. For nearly 500 years, the four-armed half-human dragon dominated the tournament. That all changed with the 10th tournament, when he found himself defeated by the Shaolin monk Liu Kang. Mortal Kombat. Goro greets the tournament participants when they arrive at Shang Tsung's island. During the tournament proper, he faces no difficulty with any opponents until he faces off against Liu Kang. He finds that Liu Kang matches the great Kung Lao's skill, and unlike the previous champion, is prepared to fight the Shokan. After a hard-fought battle, Goro is defeated by Liu Kang. In the aftermath of the island's collapse, his whereabouts are unknown. Mortal Kombat Bio. Goro lives. A 2,000-year-old half-human dragon, Goro has remained undefeated for the past 500 years. He won the title of Grand Champion by defeating Kung Lao, a Shaolin fighting monk. It was during this period that the tournament fell into Shang Tsung's hands and was corrupted. Jade. Originally an Edenian, Jade served Shao Kahn as an assassin alongside Kitana and Mileena. During Outworld's invasion of Earth, Jade finds that her loyalty to her closest friend Kitana is more important than her service to the Emperor. Mortal Kombat 2. While not taking part in the Outworld tournament itself, Jade watches from the shadows, seeking to protect her Emperor and Kitana from any who would do them harm. She witnesses Kitana murder Mileena and escape the Kollection, but does not interfere. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After the Outworld invasion of Earth begins, Shao Kahn orders Jade to locate and capture Kitana from her hiding place on Earth. Kitana appeals to their friendship and reveals the truth of what happened to their homeworld of Edenia. After thwarting Reptile's attempted assassination of Kitana, Jade agrees to help. While Kitana confronts Sindel, Jade distracts Sindel's bodyguard Shiva. After Edenia's separation from Outworld, Jade agrees to serve under Queen Sindel. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. When the renegade Princess Kitana makes her escape into the unknown regions of Earth, Jade is appointed by Shao Kahn to bring her back alive. Once a close friend of the princess, she is faced with the choice of betraying her friend or disobeying her emperor. Jarek. Once one of Kano's henchmen in the criminal Black Dragon clan, Jarek finds himself its lone surviving member in the aftermath of Outworld's invasion of Earth. Pursued by Sonya, Jarek finds a brief reprieve by agreeing to help defeat the fallen Elder God Shinnok. Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Jarek is one of the Black Dragon thugs that Kano frees from the Special Forces prison. As Jax pursues Kano, the trail leads to an office building where Jarek is handling security. The two battle on the building's helipad, where Jax overpowers and defeats Jarek. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. As the last member of the Black Dragon, Jarek becomes the target of Sonya's manhunt. Sonya manages to capture Jarek but is immediately called away by Jax to investigate a fallen meteor. Upon learning of Shinnok's threat, Jarek offers to help defeat the fallen god, knowing Shinnok poses a danger to him too. After Shinnok's defeat, Jarek attempts to escape. He and Sonya fight on a cliffside where she throws him over the edge. Mortal Kombat 4. Believed to be the last member of Kano's clan, the Black Dragon, Jarek is hunted down by Special Forces agent Sonya Blade for crimes against humanity. With the emergence of a much greater evil, Sonya focuses her strength on the new menace Quan Chi. Jarek now finds himself fighting alongside Sonya and Earth's warriors to help defeat the evil elder god, Shinnok. Jax. Major Jackson Briggs first became aware of other worlds when he pursued the Black Dragon criminal Kano into Outworld. Later, while attempting to rescue his subordinate Sonya Blade, he participated in the Outworld tournament and learned of the true threat the Emperor posed. Best known for his cybernetically augmented arms, Jax is a dedicated defender of Earth. Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Jax is informed by his mission control, Gemini, that a breakout has occurred at a Special Forces-run prison. Learning that the escapees are Black Dragon and were freed by Kano, Jax pursues and defeats each of Kano's lieutenants, only to learn that Kano has found a hidden ancient city. Passing through a portal to another world, Jax tracks and defeats Kano. Believing Kano dead, Jax returns to Earth. Mortal Kombat 2. Tracking a signal from Sonya Blade, who had gone missing, Jax instead finds Johnny Cage floating in the middle of the ocean. After interrogating Cage and hearing his story about the Mortal Kombat tournament, he keeps the actor under surveillance. As a result, he is present when Shang Tsung attacks Cage's film shoot. Once Shang Tsung delivers the challenge of the Outworld tournament, Jax agrees to join the other Earth warriors in the hope of locating Sonya. He competes in the tournament, and after Liu Kang defeats Shao Kahn, he manages to free Sonya from her captivity. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Frustrated by the US government's dismissive response to his warnings about the Outworld threat, Jax prepares by equipping cybernetic arm augmentations. After Shao Kahn strips the planet of life, Jax and Sonya rendezvous with the other chosen Earth warriors and make a plan of attack. He fights the extermination squads while Sonya finally defeats Kano. After Earth is restored, the US government forms the Outworld Investigation Agency, choosing Jax and Sonya to run it. Mortal Kombat 4. Jax gets word that a strange meteor is falling to Earth from another realm and sends Sonya to investigate. She reports back that Edenia has been invaded and is being used by a fallen elder god as a staging area for an invasion. Jax prepares to provide backup as Sonya travels to Edenia with the other Earthrealm warriors. Once he arrives, he learns that Shinnok has been defeated and Jarek was killed in battle with Sonya. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. When Sonya disappears while tracking the last living member of the Black Dragon, Major Jackson Briggs heads after her. He soon finds that Sonya's mission has led her into a battle with the forces of an evil elder god. This is a battle they must win, or their own world will crumble at the hands of Shinnok. Meat. Meat is a secret character in Mortal Kombat 4. To play as Meat, win as every character in group mode. Liu Kang. A devout Shaolin monk and former member of the White Lotus Society, Liu Kang's humble nature belies an unmatched skill in the martial arts. Having entered the Mortal Kombat tournament to protect Earth and bring honor to the Shaolin, Liu Kang becomes Earthrealm's greatest champion. Mortal Kombat. After gaining permission to enter the tournament from the elders at the Wu Shi Academy, Liu Kang travels to the tournament aboard Shang Tsung's boat, befriending Johnny Cage. At the tournament, Liu Kang makes short work of his opponents, earning the right to face Goro, the champion, himself. Having prepared for Goro, he defeats the Shao Kahn in a brutal fight. Liu Kang then defeats Shang Tsung, winning the tournament. Shang Tsung tries to destroy the island in spite, but Raiden creates an escape portal for Liu Kang and his new allies. Mortal Kombat 2. Liu Kang returns home to the Shaolin temples only to find his fellow monks massacred by Outworld forces. Liu Kang would later be confronted by Shang Tsung, who challenges him and those of Earthrealm to a final all-or-nothing tournament in Outworld. He accepts, along with his comrades, and travels to Outworld to compete. He earns Kitana's trust in the tournament by sparing her life, and eventually defeats Shao Kahn himself, saving Earth once again. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Liu Kang finds his soul spared when Shao Kahn opens his portal and scours the planet of all human life. Responding to a vision from Raiden, he meets with his fellow Earthrealm warriors and comes up with a plan to confront and defeat Shao Kahn. While others deal with the Tornado of Souls and the Extermination Squads, Liu Kang confronts Shao Kahn after defeating Motaro. In the ensuing battle, Liu Kang decisively defeats Shao Kahn and forces the Emperor to retreat back to Outworld. Mortal Kombat 4. While training with Kai, another former member of the White Lotus Society, Liu Kang sees a meteor land nearby. They investigate, only to find a prone Fujin surrounded by demons. Joined by Raiden, Johnny Cage, Sonya, and Sub-Zero, they defeat the demons and learn of Shinnok's war against the Elder Gods. Liu Kang and his fellow warriors travel to Edenia to free it from Shinnok. With Raiden's assistance, Liu Kang defeats Shinnok and banishes him back to the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. Still the immortal champion of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang finds himself venturing into the realm of Edenia to rescue the Princess Kitana from the vile clutches of Quan Chi. Unsuccessful in his mission, Liu returns to Earth and mounts an effort to bring together Earth's greatest warriors. He does it this time not only to free Kitana's homeworld, but also to assist his mentor and Earth's protector, Raiden. Kung Lao. Kung Lao is the last known descendant of the great Kung Lao, the Shaolin monk who first defeated Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat tournament, but was ultimately slain by Goro. Armed with his distinctive razor-brimmed hat, he fights to protect Earth alongside his fellow Shaolin monk and White Lotus Society member Liu Kang. Mortal Kombat 2. After the Outworld attack on the Shaolin temples, Kung Lao meets with Liu Kang to offer his support. They interrupt Shang Tsung's attack on Johnny Cage's film set, and Kung Lao joins the other Earth warriors for the Outworld tournament. He survives and is present when Liu Kang defeats Shao Kahn, saving the realm. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Kung Lao trains a new generation of Shaolin alongside Liu Kang, only to be caught off guard when Shao Kahn begins his invasion and strips the planet of life. Kung Lao joins Liu Kang in attacking the Emperor's base of operations. The monk is gravely injured but survives. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. Kung Lao's plan to reform the White Lotus Society comes to a halt when Shao Kahn's invasion takes the Earth by storm. As a chosen warrior, Lao must use his greatest fighting skills to bring down Shao Kahn's reign of terror. Kitana. For millennia, Kitana served her adoptive father Shao Kahn alongside her sister Mileena as his top assassin. In reality, she was the daughter of Edenia's rulers, claimed by Shao Kahn after he conquered that realm and killed her parents. In addition, her sister was in fact a clone created by Shang Tsung. Once she learned her true origins, she turned against the Emperor and now fights to free both Edenia and Earth from Shao Kahn's evil. Mortal Kombat 2. Kitana assists Shang Tsung in attacking Johnny Cage's film set, retreating once Shang delivers his challenge to the gathered Earthrealm warriors. During the Outworld tournament, a discussion with an Earthrealm warrior causes her already present doubts to turn into full-blown rebellion. Once Shao Kahn is defeated by Liu Kang, she confronts and kills her clone Mileena, then escapes. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. During the Outworld invasion, Kitana meets up with her Earth allies in order to aid them in freeing their realm. Upon learning of her mother's rebirth, she set off to confront her mother and free her from Shao Kahn's influence. Along the way, she is intercepted by Jade and Reptile. Kitana reminds Jade of her Edenian heritage, and the two successfully defeat Reptile. Kitana confronts her mother, breaking the corruption on her soul. Upon Edenia's separation from Outworld, Kitana and Sindel return to their home to rebuild. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. Kitana is accused of treason by the High Court of the Outworld after murdering her evil twin Mileena. Shao Kahn appoints a group of warriors specifically to catch his daughter and bring her back alive. But Kitana must find a way to reach the newly crowned Queen Sindel first and warn her of their true past. Kintaro. A peasant warrior from Outworld's race of Shokan, Kintaro became known for his brutal fighting skills and many victories in battle. Upon Goro's defeat and disappearance at the Mortal Kombat tournament, Kintaro is hand-selected by Goro's father, King Gorbak, to compete in the Outworld tournament and reclaim the honor of the Shokan people. Mortal Kombat 2. Upon Shao Kahn's agreement with Shang Tsung's plan for an Outworld tournament, King Gorbak of the Shokan asks that Kintaro compete in the place of the missing Goro. Kintaro accompanies Shang Tsung during the attack on Johnny Cage, fighting the just-arrived Jax. Later, Kintaro fights in the Outworld tournament, only to be defeated by Liu Kang. Kano. Thief, scoundrel, lout, murderer. The Australian crime lord known only as Kano would slice his own mother's throat or betray his homeworld for the right price. As leader of the Black Dragon, he earned the personal enmity of Sonya Blade and became involved in the tournament out of pure greed. Mortal Kombat. Kano arrives at the tournament via Shang Tsung's boat, intending to pillage the island with his Black Dragon clan once he wins the tournament. He finds that Sonya Blade and her team followed him and were captured by Shang Tsung's palace guards. In the tournament, Kano loses to Sonya. Once Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung, the sorcerer retreats to Outworld, taking Kano and Sonya as his prisoners. Mortal Kombat 2. Taken prisoner by Shang Tsung after the tournament, Kano finds himself chained in Shao Kahn's Coliseum as a trophy along with his nemesis Sonya Blade. Upon Shao Kahn's defeat, Kano manages to free himself and escape both Sonya and Jax Briggs. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Kano approaches Shao Kahn and makes an offer. He would train Outworld soldiers to use Earthrealm weapons in exchange for his soul being spared. Shao Kahn accepts, and in the aftermath of the scouring of Earth's population, Kano provides weapons to Shao's extermination squads. Later, Sonya Blade confronts him in the building he uses for his headquarters. Their battle ends with Sonya throwing him off a balcony. He is found by Shiva, who takes him back to Outworld as the Realm Separate. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. Kano is thought to have been killed in the first tournament. Instead, he's found alive in the Outworld, where he once again escapes capture by Sonya. Before the actual Outworld invasion, Kano convinces Shao Kahn to spare his soul. Kahn needs someone to teach his warriors how to use Earth's weapons. Kano is the man to do it. Kai. Like Liu Kang and Kung Lao, is a former member of the White Lotus Society. After the defeat of Shao Kahn, Kai meets up with his friend and ally Liu Kang to learn and train as a Shaolin warrior. Upon learning of the war waged by Shinnok, Kai joins Liu Kang and his allies to battle the fallen Elder God. Mortal Kombat 4. Kai is training with Liu Kang when they both observe a possible meteor landing near them. They investigate to find Fujin being attacked by Netherrealm demons, which they help repel. Raiden arrives to explain that Edenia has been invaded by Shinnok and is being used to attack the Elder Gods. Kai joins the other Earthrealm warriors in Edenia to fight Shinnok. After Shinnok's defeat, Kai decides to travel the Earth, and Raiden gives him his Thunder Staff in gratitude. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. A former member of the White Lotus Society, Kai learned his skills from the great masters throughout Asia. He journeyed to the Far East after meeting his friend and ally Liu Kang in America. Now they reunite to assist Raiden in his battle with Shinnok. Kabal. Little is known about the warrior known as Kabal before Shao Kahn's invasion of Earth. Wearing a mask and respirator due to injuries caused by an extermination squad, Kabal is later discovered to be a former member of the Black Dragon. As one of Raiden's chosen warriors, Kabal fights against Shao Kahn, if only temporarily. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After the Earth is scoured of human life by Shao Kahn, Kabal is grievously injured by an extermination squad. He provides Kano's location to Jax and Sonya, then assists Stryker in protecting Nightwolf while the shaman disperses the Tornado of Souls. Once Shao Kahn is defeated and the realms separate, Kabal disappears back into the shadows. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. As a chosen warrior, his identity is a mystery to all. It's believed that he is the survivor of an attack by Shao Kahn's extermination squads. As a result, he is viciously scarred and kept alive only by artificial respirators and a rage for ending Shao Kahn's conquest. Johnny Cage. Born John Carlton, the actor known as Johnny Cage became a worldwide sensation with his martial arts skills and movie star looks. Fearing his star power was waning, he hoped to find inspiration with a win from a prestigious yet little-known tournament. No one, especially Cage himself, would realize he would go from Hollywood actor to heroic defender of his world. Mortal Kombat. Johnny Cage arrived on Shang Tsung's boat, quickly proving his skill even before the tournament started by knocking down Kano with a shadow kick. With the arrival of Sonya and Raiden, Cage quickly realizes that the tournament is far more than it seems. Allying with Liu Kang and Sonya Blade, he takes the tournament seriously, while mentally taking notes for use in his movies. After Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung, he fails to escape the collapsing island and finds himself stranded in the middle of the ocean. Mortal Kombat 2. Johnny is rescued from the middle of the ocean by Jax, Sonya's commanding officer. Upon his release, he returns to Hollywood to continue his career, only to have a filming session interrupted by an attack by Shang Tsung and his accomplices. Witnessing Shang Tsung's challenge to Liu Kang, he agrees to fight in the Outworld tournament. After Liu Kang defeats Shao Kahn, he returns home with more ideas for future films. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Johnny is one of the souls spared when Shao Kahn claims every soul on Earth, but is hit by an Outworld extermination squad. Unable to move on due to Shao Kahn's magic, Johnny's soul temporarily returns to his body so he can aid his friends in saving Earthrealm. Upon Liu Kang's victory over Shao Kahn, Johnny's soul moves on to the beyond. Mortal Kombat 4. Johnny Cage's soul rested in the heavens until he saw the Netherrealm's invasion of Edenia and Shinnok's subsequent attack against the Elder Gods. Unwilling to stand by and watch, he asks Raiden to restore him to life so he can fight back. He reunites with his friends to confront Shinnok, aiding Liu Kang in his final assault against the fallen Elder God. He decides to stay in the land of the living afterwards, where he continues to train and make more movies. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. After Shao Kahn's defeat, Cage's soul is free to leave to a higher place. From the heavens, he observes his friends once again engaged in battle. When he learns of the war waged against the Elder Gods by Shinnok, he seeks out Raiden to help him restore his deceased soul and join Liu Kang in his quest. Once again, Johnny Cage finds himself fighting alongside Earth's warriors. Mileena. Thought to be Kitana's twin sister, Mileena is in fact a clone of the princess created by Shang Tsung using a blend of Kitana's blood and Tarkatan essence. Forced to hide her Tarkatan visage behind a mask, Mileena's loyalty to her father is only matched by animalistic rage and her jealousy of Kitana. Mortal Kombat 2. Mileena joins Kitana in attacking Johnny Cage's film shoot, savagely killing one of Jax's soldiers in the process. She takes part in the Outworld tournament and witnesses Kitana speaking to Liu Kang and Raiden. After Shao Kahn's defeat at Liu Kang's hands, Mileena confronts Kitana as the princess attempts to escape, but is killed by Kitana and her bladed fans. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After Mileena's death, she finds herself brought before Shinnok in the Netherrealm. Shinnok knows Shao Kahn intends to resurrect her and demands she spy upon and later assassinate her father, so that both Outworld and Earth may be claimed by the Dark God. Terrified of Shinnok, she does as he asks upon her resurrection. However, once Liu Kang defeats Shao Kahn and the realms are separated, she flees to Edenia to escape both her father and the fallen Elder God. Motaro. A member of Outworld's Centaurian race, Motaro was chosen by Shao Kahn to lead the extermination squads sent to terminate Earth's warriors. Centaurs are the rivals of the Shogun, whose warriors had suffered humiliating defeats in the last two tournaments. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After Shao Kahn strips Earth of human life, Motaro leads extermination squads to eliminate any warriors Raiden managed to protect. After his squad executes Johnny Cage, Motaro confronts Liu Kang in Shao Kahn's fortress, but is defeated and retreats back to Outworld. Nightwolf. Nightwolf is the shaman and guardian of his Native American tribe. Upon Shao Kahn's invasion of Earth, Nightwolf protects his tribal lands and soon becomes one of Earth's chosen warriors. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. When Shao Kahn begins collecting Earth souls, Nightwolf protects his territory with his shamanistic magic. Raiden directs the other protected Earth warriors to Nightwolf's tribal lands as a rendezvous point. Once assembled, Earth's champions plan their attack on Shao Kahn. After Shao Kahn's defeat, Nightwolf returns to his tribal lands. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio works as a historian and preserver of his people's culture. When Kahn's portal opens over North America, Nightwolf uses the magics of his shamans to protect his tribe's sacred land. This area becomes a vital threat to Kahn's occupation of Earth. Sub-Zero. Noob Saibot. Sub-Zero of the Lin Kuei with control over ice and cold. Sub-Zero took loyal actions that led to Lin Kuei with the power of the Shirai Ryu ninja clan, including Scorpion. He fought in the Mortal Kombat tournament, only to be killed by Scorpion in revenge. He would later be resurrected as the Wraith Noob Saibot to serve the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is hired to steal the map of elements from the Wuxi Academy, murdering his rival Scorpion in the process. He is then tasked with retrieving Shinnok's amulet from the Temple of Elements. After handing the amulet over to Quan Chi, he is confronted by Raiden, who explains that the amulet is the key to Shinnok's return and the death of all life in the realms. Sub-Zero then journeys to the Netherrealm, defeats Quan Chi, and steals the amulet back from Shinnok. Mortal Kombat. Hired by Shang Tsung to compete in the Mortal Kombat tournament, Sub-Zero also takes a separate commission to assassinate the sorcerer. During the journey to the tournament, he is confronted by Scorpion, the man he previously murdered. The conflict between the two ends at the tournament, where Scorpion defeats and kills him. Mortal Kombat 2. On his death, Sub-Zero's soul descended to the Netherrealm. Not wanting to waste such a skilled warrior but wary of raising the ire of Scorpion, Quan Chi decided to give the former Lin Kuei a new identity. The newly named Noob Saibot's first task was to observe the Outworld tournament from a distance. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Once Outworld began its invasion of Earth, Noob Saibot was sent to observe. After a time, he received instructions to offer his aid to Shao Kahn in eliminating Raiden's chosen warriors. Upon Liu Kang's defeat of Shao Kahn, Noob Saibot retreated back to the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. Noob Saibot emerges from the darkest region of reality, a region known as the Netherrealm. He belongs to a group called the Brothers of the Shadow and worships a mysterious and evil fallen elder god. His mission is to spy on the events taking place in the battle between the realms and report back to his enigmatic leaders. Quan Chi. It is believed that Quan Chi was originally a free-roaming sorcerer who aided the fallen elder god Shinnok in exchange for power and knowledge. As befitting the right hand of the Netherrealm's ruler, he is duplicitous and scheming, turning enemies into allies, all in the name of freeing Shinnok from his imprisonment. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Sub-Zero. Quan Chi hires both Scorpion and Sub-Zero to steal the map of elements. When Sub-Zero succeeds, the sorcerer reveals he slaughtered Scorpion's clan, the Shirai Ryu, as payment. Quan Chi then sends Sub-Zero to steal an artifact from the Temple of Elements. Once Sub-Zero acquires the item, Quan Chi reveals it to be Shinnok's amulet, and gloats about his master's return before leaving for the Netherrealm. He soon learns that Sub-Zero pursued him to retrieve the amulet. The two battle, only for Quan Chi to be betrayed and knocked out by Serena. Mortal Kombat 4. After retrieving Shinnok's amulet, Quan Chi has second thoughts about giving it to his master. He chooses, instead, to deliver him a fake. With Tanya's assistance, Quan Chi arrives in Edenia posing as a refugee, opening a portal for Shinnok and his forces to enter and conquer the realm. Learning of the Earthrealm warrior's arrival, Quan Chi recruits Scorpion to protect him from Sub-Zero, arriving at their confrontation to find that Sub-Zero had turned Scorpion against him. Quan Chi reveals his role in killing Scorpion's family, at which point Scorpion grabs Quan Chi and drags the sorcerer back with him to the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. A free-roaming sorcerer, powerful in the black arts, Quan Chi uses his abilities to free the now evil elder god Shinnok from his confines in the Netherrealm. In exchange for his services, Shinnok has granted Quan Chi the position of Arch-Sorcerer of his now expanded Netherrealm. Raiden. The protector god of Earthrealm, Raiden has earned the rancor of both the fallen elder god Shinnok and the Outworld Emperor Shao Kahn. Normally bound not to interfere in the Mortal Kombat tournament, Raiden takes part at Shang Tsung's invitation and comes to mentor Liu Kang as his chosen champion of Earthrealm. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Sub-Zero. Upon learning that Shinnok's amulet has been stolen from the Temple of Elements, Raiden confronts Sub-Zero and explains that if Shinnok were to return, all of creation would be in peril. He creates a portal to allow Sub-Zero to travel to the Netherrealm and retrieve the amulet. Upon his return, Sub-Zero asks Raiden if his ninja soul is truly tainted by evil. Raiden says it is, but tells Sub-Zero that only the ninja himself can change that. Mortal Kombat. Shang Tsung invites Raiden to compete in the tournament. Angered by the sorcerer's arrogance, he agrees. As Raiden competes in the tournament, he notes Liu Kang's skill and mentors. Mortal Kombat 2. After Shang Tsung challenges Liu Kang to a final winner-takes-all tournament, Raiden cautions Liu Kang and his fellow warriors that the Elder Gods would not look favorably upon a refusal. Once the mortals agree to compete, Raiden transports them all to Outworld. Upon Shao Kahn's defeat at Liu Kang's hands, Raiden opens a portal back to Earthrealm, allowing the victorious comrades to return home. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. While he keeps vigil waiting for Shao Kahn's next move, Raiden is caught by surprise when Shao Kahn opens the portal to Earth under the auspices of reclaiming his queen. As Shao Kahn strips the planet of human life, Raiden uses his power to protect his chosen warriors so that they could fight against the Emperor. Once Raiden appears to every warrior to direct them to join forces, he finds he can no longer interfere due to Shao Kahn's intent to merge the realms. Mortal Kombat 4. After Shinnok invades Edenia and begins his attack on the Elder Gods, Raiden returns to Earthrealm to assist his fellow god Fujin and gather Earthrealm's warriors, including bringing Johnny Cage back to life. He and Fujin depart for the heavens to take on Shinnok's invasion force, sending the Earthrealm warriors to free Edenia. Once Shinnok is banished back to the Netherrealm, Raiden is offered a place among the Elder Gods. He accepts, naming Fujin as his successor. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. The God of Thunder returns to Earth after the defeat of Shao Kahn, but finds a new threat when Shinnok's forces led by Quan Chi attack the Elder Gods. With the heavens in disarray, Raiden exists as one of the last gods of Earth. He must come to the aid of his elders and put an end to the villainous reign of his ancient enemy. Rain. Entitled and haughty, the Edenian known as Rain serves Shao Kahn as one of his finest warriors. With fighting ability matched only by his arrogance, he has replaced his Edenian heritage with loyalty to Outworld's Emperor. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Rain is one of the warriors Shao Kahn sends to Earth after he scours the planet of human life. Rain's mission is to stop the chosen Earth warriors at any cost. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. Born in Katana's former world of Edenia, Rain was smuggled away from the realm as a small child shortly after Shao Kahn's takeover. Thousands of years later, he resurfaced. His allegiance belonging to Kahn, he chose to betray his homeland rather than suffer at the hands of Kahn's extermination squads. Reiko. Reiko was a loyal general to Shao Kahn, but now serves Shinnok in the Netherrealm's invasion of Edenia and his master's war against the Elder Gods. Mortal Kombat 4. Once Quan Chi opens the portal between the Netherrealm and Edenia, Reiko enters the realm alongside his master Shinnok. From Edenia, he coordinates the attacks of the demonic forces on the heavens. Eventually, he is defeated in battle by Liu Kang and his fellow Earthrealm warriors. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. A general in Shinnok's armies, Reiko led the forces of darkness into the battle against the Elder Gods. Once thought killed during that onslaught, he resurfaces and joins the battle against Earth's forces. Reptile. Reptile is the last of a race of humanoid lizards whose realm was merged into Outworld untold millennia ago. He keeps to the shadows, acting as a personal bodyguard to Shang Tsung. His true name known only to himself, he serves Shao Kahn in the vain hope that the Emperor will restore his people. Mortal Kombat. During the Mortal Kombat tournament, rumors persist of a green-clad ninja randomly appearing to taunt the competitors with cryptic phrases. In reality, this is Reptile, who remains hidden as Shang Tsung's secret bodyguard and does not compete in the tournament proper. Mortal Kombat 2. Once again acting as Shang Tsung's personal guard, Reptile makes his presence known by protecting the sorcerer during his attack on Johnny Cage. Once the Outworld tournament begins, Reptile takes a more active role and competes, only to be defeated. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Shao Kahn assigns Reptile to assist Jade in the capture of Princess Katana. However, unlike Jade, Reptile is instructed to kill Katana if necessary. Reptile manages to confront Katana, but not before Katana convinces Jade to join her in her fight against the Emperor. Reptile is ultimately defeated by the pair and taken prisoner. Mortal Kombat 4. After Shao Kahn's defeat, Reptile was captured and imprisoned. During the invasion of Edenia, Shinnok approached Reptile and made him an offer: serve as one of his generals in exchange for freedom and the chance to exact revenge against Edenia. Reptile eagerly accepted, aiding in the realm's subjugation. Once Quan Chi and Shinnok were defeated and banished to the Netherrealm, Reptile fled back to Outworld. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. A general in Shinnok's army of darkness, Reptile once belonged to an extinct race of reptilian creatures. He was banished to the Netherrealm for committing genocide against several species. Responsible for the death of millions, Reptile is a dangerous ally to the forces of evil. Sindel. Former Queen of Edenia, widow of King Jared, and mother of Princess Katana, Sindel took her own life rather than serve as Shao Kahn's wife in the aftermath of Outworld conquering her realm. Shao Kahn had other plans for her, and millennia later, she would be the key to Shao Kahn's invasion of Earth. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. At Shao Kahn's command, Shang Tsung travels to Earthrealm and resurrects Sindel. Her corrupted soul calls out for her husband, which Shao Kahn uses as pretense for crossing over to Earth. Once the merging of the realms begins, Sindel is kept in Shao Kahn's fortress, protected by her bodyguard, Shiva. Katana manages to find and defeat her, freeing her from Shao Kahn's control. Sindel then returns to Edenia with Katana and Jade to rebuild her realm. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. She once ruled Outworld by Shao Kahn's side as his queen. Now, 10,000 years after her untimely death, she is reborn on Earth. Her evil intent is every match for Shao Kahn's tyranny. She is the key to his occupation of Earth. Shinnok. Millions of years ago, Shinnok betrayed his fellow Elder Gods in his rebellious quest for power, only to be defeated by Raiden and imprisoned in the Netherrealm. Now he plots and plans, yearning to escape his imprisonment and exact his twisted revenge against the heavens. Mortal Kombat Mythologies, Sub-Zero. Shinnok sends his servant Quan Chi to retrieve his amulet, thereby enabling Shinnok's escape from the Netherrealm. Before he can escape, he becomes aware of the Lin Kuei Sub-Zero arriving in his realm to steal the amulet back. Upon Quan Chi's defeat by Sub-Zero and Serena, he blasts Serena from behind, causing her to disappear and return to the lower planes of the Netherrealm. Sub-Zero and Shinnok battle, and Sub-Zero grabs the amulet from the fallen god. Shinnok roars in anger and switches to a giant demonic form, but is unable to prevent Sub-Zero from escaping through a portal back to Earth. Mortal Kombat 4. After Quan Chi delivers the amulet, Shinnok sends him to Edenia at his worshipper Tanya's invitation. Once there, Quan Chi opens a portal allowing Shinnok and his worshipper Tanya's invasion and subjugation. Once Edenia, Shinnok uses Edenia as staging Shinnok and his demonic armies to attack the heavens. When a contingent of Earthrealm warriors arrive to confront Shinnok, he welcomes the challenge, especially after learning their leader is Raiden's protege. After an extended battle, Liu Kang faces Shinnok alone. At that moment, Shinnok learns the amulet he possesses is a fake, as the real one is sent back to the Netherrealm with Quan Chi weakening him. With Raiden's assistance, Liu Kang banishes the fallen Elder God back to the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. Banished to the Netherrealm for crimes committed against his once fellow Elder Gods, Shinnok is freed from his confines by Quan Chi. With the aid of a traitor, he is able to overtake the realm of Edenia. From there, he wages a war against the Elder Gods and awaits a chance to enact revenge against the god who banished him there, Raiden. Shiva. A proud member of Outworld's Shokan race, Shiva was chosen by Shao Kahn to act as Sindel's bodyguard. While she accepted this prestigious assignment, she remains suspicious of the Emperor's motives, as her people's longtime rivals, the Centaurs, were chosen to lead the extermination squads in the wake of high-profile losses by the Shokan in Mortal Kombat. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After Sindel is resurrected by Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn commences his invasion of Earth, Shiva is selected to act as Sindel's protector. While she is wary of the Emperor's motives, given her people were passed over for the extermination squads by the Centaurs, she is never given a chance to act upon her suspicions. She is confronted by Katana and Jade, ultimately falling to Jade in battle. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. She was handpicked by Shao Kahn to serve as Sindel's personal protector. She becomes suspicious of Shao Kahn's loyalty toward her race of Shokan when he places Motaro as the leader of his extermination squads. In Outworld, Motaro's race of centaurs is the natural enemy of the Shokan. Shao Kahn. Thousands of years ago, Shao Kahn took the throne of Outworld by murdering its former ruler, the Dragon King Onaga. Since then, he has expanded Outworld's influence and power by conquering and merging with other realms. Shao Kahn's towering stature and preference for direct physical combat belies a cunning intellect and proficiency in magic. He now seeks to conquer Earth and merge it into his Outworld. Mortal Kombat 2. After Shang Tsung's failure to secure Earthrealm, Shao Kahn prepares to have the sorcerer executed. However, Shang Tsung offers a new plan, an all-or-nothing tournament in Outworld. Shao Kahn agrees, intending to compete personally and defeat Earth's champion himself. In the end, Liu Kang earns the chance to face the Emperor. After a hard-fought battle, Liu Kang defeats Shao Kahn to win the tournament. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Shao Kahn opens a portal to Earthrealm and sends Shang Tsung to bring about Sindel's resurrection. Once the portal is open, Shao Kahn proceeds to strip the planet of human life in preparation to merge the realms. Realizing that Raiden protected some warriors, he sends extermination squads to kill the remaining humans. In the end, Shao Kahn is confronted and defeated by Liu Kang, which releases the captured souls. Losing his claim over not only Earth but Edenia as well, Shao Kahn retreats to Outworld. Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung has been called many things over the centuries: devious, manipulative, untrustworthy, ambitious, and cunning among them. Originally from Earthrealm, Shang Tsung betrayed his home realm for forbidden knowledge and power. As Shao Kahn's lead sorcerer, Shang Tsung has the responsibility of acquiring Earth for the Emperor, whether via Mortal Kombat or otherwise. Mortal Kombat Mythology's Sub-Zero. Seeking local participants in the upcoming Mortal Kombat tournament on Earth, Shang Tsung approaches the Lin Kuei about sending one of their warriors. Meeting with the Grandmaster in the Lin Kuei's temple, Shang Tsung is introduced to Sub-Zero, fresh off his latest assignment. Mortal Kombat. Before the tournament begins, Shang Tsung directly invites Raiden to compete, allowing the Thunder God to participate. He oversees the tournament and is shocked and angered when Goro loses to Liu Kang. He challenges the Shaolin monk directly, only to face defeat. Shang Tsung then flees back to Outworld, allowing the island to crumble. Mortal Kombat 2. Upon his return to Outworld, Shang Tsung faces execution for his failure to secure Earthrealm. To save his own skin, he suggests a final all-or-nothing tournament hosted in Outworld. Shao Kahn agrees and gives Shang Tsung his youth back, so he can confront and challenge Liu Kang. In the Outworld tournament rematch, the sorcerer loses once again to the Shaolin monk. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. At Shao Kahn's direction, Shang Tsung resurrects Sindel, giving the Emperor an excuse to cross over to Earthrealm and reclaim his wife. Once the portal is open between the worlds, Shang Tsung creates a tornado of souls that strips the planet of all human life, feeding Shao Kahn's power. Shang Tsung would later be defeated by Liu Kang and Kung Lao as they sought to confront the Emperor. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. Shang Tsung is Shao Kahn's lead sorcerer. He once fell out of favor with his Emperor after failing to win Earthrealm through tournament battle. But the ever-scheming Shang Tsung is instrumental in Kahn's conquest of Earth. He has now been granted more power than ever. Sector. Sector is a fanatically loyal and ambitious member of the Lin Kuei. He volunteered to be the first of the clan to undergo the upgrade process into a Cyber Lin Kuei. His first mission is to find and capture Sub-Zero for betraying the clan and refusing to undergo the conversion process. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Sector is sent alongside Cyrax and Smoke to capture or terminate Sub-Zero for his defection from the Lin Kuei. As a cyborg, he is protected from Shao Kahn's theft of Earth's souls. Recognizing the Outworld extermination squads as threats, he attacks those he sees while pursuing Sub-Zero. Upon Shao Kahn's defeat, Sector returns to base. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. Sector is actually the codename for Unit LK-9T9. He was the first of 3 prototype cybernetic ninjas built by the Lin Kuei. Sector was once a human assassin trained by the Lin Kuei. He volunteered for automation because of his loyalty to the clan. Sector survives the Outworld invasion. He has no soul to take. Scorpion. Scorpion warrior for the Shirai Ryu clan was slain by his ninja rival Sub-Zero, only to return from the Netherrealm to avenge his own death. He returned Sub-Zero to fight in several Mortal Kombat tournaments for deeply personal reasons, primarily honor and revenge. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. Hired by Quan Chi to steal the map of elements from the Wuxi Academy, Scorpion was confronted by his rival Sub-Zero. In the resulting fight, Scorpion was defeated and murdered. On his death, his soul descended to the Netherrealm, where he would confront a still-living Sub-Zero once again. Mortal Kombat. When Shang Tsung hired Sub-Zero to attend the Mortal Kombat tournament, Scorpion finally avenged his own death and killed his Lin Kuei murderer Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat 2. Learning that Sub-Zero had somehow survived their final battle, Scorpion returns to Earthrealm and learns that this Sub-Zero is the younger brother of the Lin Kuei he killed. Feeling remorse, Scorpion vows to protect the younger Sub-Zero and fights alongside him in the Outworld tournament. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. At first agreeing to assist in eliminating Earth's defenders, Scorpion gives pause when he finds one of them is Sub-Zero, whom he previously swore to defend. Switching sides, he assists Earth's warriors in repelling the Outworld invasion. Mortal Kombat 4. When Shinnok launches his attack against the heavens, Quan Chi recruits Scorpion. Following a final confrontation with Sub-Zero, Scorpion massacres Quan Chi's clan. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. In hopes of gaining Scorpion as a new ally in the war with the Elder Gods, Quan Chi makes as the dead ninja an offer he cannot refuse, life in exchange for his services. Scorpion accepts, but hides behind ulterior motives. Smoke. A member of the Lin Kuei, Smoke is a longtime ally and partner to the younger Sub-Zero. After helping Sub-Zero reach the Outworld tournament and observing from the shadows, he returns to the Lin Kuei Temple, where he is unwillingly forced to undergo cyber conversion. His first mission as a cyber Lin Kuei is to locate and apprehend or terminate Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat 2. Smoke provides support to Sub-Zero in his mission to meet Liu Kang, flying the plane that takes them and Kung Lao to Hollywood to meet Johnny Cage. After Sub-Zero leaves for Outworld to participate in the Outworld tournament, Smoke follows to observe and report back to the Lin Kuei Temple. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Smoke returns to the Lin Kuei Temple and is forced to undergo conversion into a Cyber Lin Kuei. Now known as Unit LK7T2, his first mission is to assist Sector and Cyrax in terminating Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. In his human form, Smoke was a lethal assassin working for the Lin Kuei. But when they decided to automate their ninjas, Smoke was caught in the middle. He became a cyborg assassin whose human form would exist as a memory forevermore. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. In his human form, Smoke was a lethal assassin working for the Lin Kuei. But when they decided to automate their ninjas, Smoke was caught in the middle. He became a cyborg assassin whose human form would exist as a memory forevermore. Smoke. A member of the Lin Kuei, Smoke is a longtime ally and partner to the younger Sub-Zero. After helping Sub-Zero reach the Outworld tournament and observing from the shadows, he returns to the Lin Kuei Temple, where he is unwillingly forced to undergo cyber conversion. His first mission as a Cyber Lin Kuei is to locate and apprehend or terminate Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat 2. Smoke provides support to Sub-Zero in his mission to meet Liu Kang, flying the plane that takes them and Kung Lao to Hollywood to meet Johnny Cage. After Sub-Zero leaves for Outworld to participate in the Outworld tournament, Smoke follows to observe and report back to the Lin Kuei Temple. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Smoke returns to the Lin Kuei Temple and is forced to undergo conversion into a Cyber Lin Kuei. Now known as Unit LK7T2, his first mission is to assist Sector and Cyrax in terminating Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. In his human form, Smoke was a lethal assassin working for the Lin Kuei. But when they decided to automate their ninjas, Smoke was caught in the middle. He became a cyborg assassin whose human form would exist as a memory forevermore. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. In his human form, Smoke was a lethal assassin working for the Lin Kuei. But when they decided to automate their ninjas, Smoke was caught in the middle. He became a cyborg assassin whose human form would exist as a memory forevermore. Sonya Blade. No-nonsense Blade-born leader, Lieutenant Sonya Blade serves in the U.S. Special Forces under Major Jax Briggs. Pursuit of the Black Dragon criminal Kano led her to the Mortal Kombat tournament, where she went from serving her country to fighting for her entire realm. Mortal Kombat. Sonya Blade and her team pursued notorious criminal Kano to Shang Tsung's island, where they are all taken prisoner. Shang Tsung forces Sonya to compete in the island tournament, else the sorcerer would kill her teammates. Allying with Liu Kang and Johnny Cage, she fights in the tournament, defeating Kano in their match. After Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung, the sorcerer takes both Sonya and Kano as prisoners back to Outworld. Mortal Kombat 2. Taken prisoner by Shang Tsung, Sonya is chained up and put on display in Shao Kahn's Coliseum. Upon Liu Kang's defeat of Shao Kahn in the Outworld tournament, Jax manages to release Sonya. They are, however, unable to capture Kano, as the criminal frees himself and flees. Sonya returns with Jax to report to their superiors at the Pentagon. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After failing to convince her superiors of the outworld threat, Sonya makes preparations for an impending attack. She finds herself protected when Shao Kahn's glider, the planet of human life. During the invasion, Sonya battles Kano atop a skyscraper. Ultimately thrown off the roof after Shao Kahn's defeat, she and Jax are tapped by the military to form the Outer World Investigation Agency. Mortal Kombat 4. After capturing Jarek, member of the Black Dragon, Sonya is called away by Jax to investigate a meteor landing somewhere in China. Once there, she meets up with the other Earthrealm warriors and helps protect Fujin from Netherrealm demons. Learning of the invasion of Edenia, she joins the others in traveling to that world to stop Shinnok. After Shinnok is defeated, Jarek attempts to escape. Their fight ends with Sonya throwing Jarek off a cliff to his presumed death. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. After her journey into the Outworld and Shao Kahn's near destruction of Earth, Sonya becomes a member of Earth's own Outworld Investigation Agency. Her first mission leads her to join Liu Kang on his quest to aid the troubled Thunder God, Raiden. She must survive long enough to warn her government of the new menace brought on by Quan Chi. Stryker. Curtis Stryker would tell you that he's a normal, everyday police officer. As part of a riot control squad, he was working to quell panic after Shao Kahn opened his portal. As the lone survivor of his city, he now fights to save his world as a chosen warrior. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. After Shao Kahn opens his portal, Stryker attempts to keep order in his city with his riot control squad. Fairly quickly, Stryker finds everyone around him vanishing until he's the only survivor. He receives a vision from Raiden, directing him to a rendezvous location. There he meets Earth's other chosen fighters and learns of Shao Kahn and Outworld. Once Shao Kahn is defeated, Stryker returns to protect his city. Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. When the Outworld portal opens over a large city in North America, panic and chaos rage out of control. Curtis Stryker was the leader of a riot control brigade when Shao Kahn began taking souls. He finds himself the lone survivor of a city once populated by millions. Sub-Zero. Noob Saibot. Sub-Zero of the Lin Kuei with control over ice and cold. Sub-Zero took loyal actions that led to Lin Kuei with the power of the Shirai Ryu ninja clan, including Scorpion. He fought in the Mortal Kombat tournament, only to be killed by Scorpion in revenge. He would later be resurrected as the Wraith Noob Saibot to serve the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is hired to steal the map of elements from the Wuxi Academy, murdering his rival Scorpion in the process. He is then tasked with retrieving Shinnok's amulet from the Temple of Elements. After handing the amulet over to Quan Chi, he is confronted by Raiden, who explains that the amulet is the key to Shinnok's return and the death of all life in the realms. Sub-Zero then journeys to the Netherrealm, defeats Quan Chi, and steals the amulet back from Shinnok. Mortal Kombat. Hired by Shang Tsung to compete in the Mortal Kombat tournament, Sub-Zero also takes a separate commission to assassinate the sorcerer. During the journey to the tournament, he is confronted by Scorpion, the man he previously murdered. The conflict between the two ends at the tournament, where Scorpion defeats and kills him. Mortal Kombat 2. On his death, Sub-Zero's soul descended to the Netherrealm. Not wanting to waste such a skilled warrior but wary of raising the ire of Scorpion, Quan Chi decided to give the former Lin Kuei a new identity. The newly named Noob Saibot's first task was to observe the Outworld tournament from a distance. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Once Outworld began its invasion of Earth, Noob Saibot was sent to observe. After a time, he received instructions to offer his aid to Shao Kahn in eliminating Raiden's chosen warriors. Upon Liu Kang's defeat of Shao Kahn, Noob Saibot retreated back to the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat Trilogy Bio. Noob Saibot emerges from the darkest region of reality, a region known as the Netherrealm. He belongs to a group called the Brothers of the Shadow and worships a mysterious and evil fallen elder god. His mission is to spy on the events taking place in the battle between the realms and report back to his enigmatic leaders. Sub-Zero 2. The younger brother of the original Sub-Zero, this Lin Kuei assassin took his brother's name and title after his death at the Mortal Kombat tournament. Sub-Zero would eventually join Earth's warriors in the Outworld tournament and be marked for death for not agreeing to undergo conversion into a soulless cyborg. Mortal Kombat 2. After his brother's death at the Mortal Kombat tournament, Sub-Zero meets with Liu Kang to find answers. Sub-Zero agrees to fight for Earthrealm and travels with the others to Outworld. While there, he meets Scorpion, who declares himself Sub-Zero's protector as penance for his brother's death. After Liu Kang's defeat of Shao Kahn, Sub-Zero returns to the Lin Kuei Temple. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Bio. Returning to the Lin Kuei Temple, horrified Sub-Zero finds the clan has begun converting its members into soulless cyborgs. He escapes, scarred and marked for death, and is pursued by Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke. During the Outworld invasion, he joins the other Earth warriors in attacking Shao Kahn's base of operations. Once Shao Kahn is defeated by Liu Kang and Earth returns to normal, Sub-Zero disappears into the shadows once more. Mortal Kombat 4. Sub-Zero and the other Earthrealm warriors find Fujin attacked by Netherrealm demons at a meteor crash site. Telling the others of Fujin's brother's Netherrealm with Quan Chi and Shinnok, Sub-Zero joins the other warriors to free Edenia. In Sindel's palace, Scorpion confronts and defeats Sub-Zero, blaming him for the murder of Scorpion's clan. Sub-Zero vehemently denies this, after which Quan Chi arrives and admits he was the true murderer. As Sub-Zero watches, Scorpion drags Quan Chi back to the deepest planes of the Netherrealm. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. After Shao Kahn's defeat at the hands of Earth's fighters, Sub-Zero's warrior clan, known as the Lin Kuei, is disbanded. But with the new threat brought on by Quan Chi, the Ice Warrior once again dons the familiar costume once worn by his brother, the original Sub-Zero. He also holds secrets passed on to him by his sibling, secrets that could hold the key to stopping Shinnok. Tanya. To the people of Edenia, Tanya is the benevolent daughter of Queen Sindel's ambassador to other realms. In reality, she will selfishly do anything to ensure her own well-being, including entering into the service of the fallen elder god, Shinnok. Mortal Kombat 4. Tanya brings Quan Chi to Edenia under the guise of sheltering refugees from a war-torn realm. Once Quan Chi summons his portal and Shinnok emerges, Tanya leads the Netherrealm forces in helping subdue Sindel and disrupt any resistance. Once the Earthrealm warriors enter Sindel's castle, Tanya attempts to separate Liu Kang from the others, but fails. Mortal Kombat 4 Bio. As the daughter of Edenia's ambassador to new realms, Tanya invites a group of refugees fleeing their own world into the safety of Edenia. But soon after Queen Sindel allows them through the portal, she learns that one of the warriors is none other than the banished elder god Shinnok. The portal leads into the pits of the Netherrealm itself, and the once free realm of Edenia is now at the mercy of Shinnok.